Hey guys, what's up? Dumb Gear here. Today we're going to be reviewing one of my kits. This is a JPC 2.0 plate carrier, and what I basically did was add as much as I could while maintaining the JPC's purpose, which is to be a lightweight plate carrier. A lot of people purchase these plate carriers, add a lot of pouches onto them, which if that works for you, it works for you, but the whole point of having a JPC is to keep it as lightweight as you possibly can. So we're going to start from the top, move our way down to the bottom, show you cummerbones, move around to the back, and show you everything I have. So starting off right here, these are BDS Tactical shoulder pads. What I like about these is they're a lot wider, a lot more padded, and in the end of the day, it's going to feel like you have a lot less weight on your shoulders just because of how it distributes weight. So can't recommend these shoulder pads enough. If you're running into issues where you feel like your plate carrier is digging into your shoulders a lot, try these out. You won't regret it. I can almost guarantee it. But moving down, this is a Shaw Concepts abdomen pouch. Just like any other abdomen pouch, but what makes this cool is the angle of which it's sewn in at the bottom. So this is about maybe an angle like that, which you might think, well, that's not that big of a deal. Why can't I just get this abdomen pouch? Hold on a second, let me tell you. When you move on to these back row of mags and you're taking them out, if you have an abdomen pouch here, a lot of stuff in it, it's going to extend out, make it a lot harder for you to grab your magazines. How Shaw Concepts got around this was they just sewed theirs in at an angle, which makes it a lot easier for you to take out these magazines. So, kind of a small feature, but small features add up. So if you're looking for an abdomen pouch, I would suggest getting one of these. Next up, we have an Invisio V60 push-to-talk. What makes this cool is you can actually run 4 radios off of it. I don't know what job requires you to run 4 radios, so if you have one, first, congratulations on being important. Second, you might want to look into getting one of these with all the cables that you're going to need to run 4 radios. Now, that kind of has a downside. The reason it has a downside is Invisio push-to-talks are made to work with Invisio products. So Invisio has headsets called the T5 and T7, and the plugins for them is different from your regular issued Peltor headsets. But all hope is not lost, because you can get one of these, which is a Invisio Peltor adapter. It's going to plug in here, and then it's going to allow you to plug in your Peltors right here, and it's going to work like a standard push-to-talk. So that's how you get around that. Moving on, this one has a 6-pin cable coming out the bottom, around the back, through here, connecting to my 152. This one's mounted on my right side. I'll get into that in just a second. We're going to move on to the placard right here, which is the Onward Research Cry Precision placard. It's going to allow you to hold 6 magazines. For a JPC, you don't want to go above 6 just because of what the JPC is designed for. If you want to carry more magazines, then get a sub belt, run them on there. But what makes this placard cool is it's pretty much a kangaroo pouch with a Blue Force Gear 10-speed in front of it. But it's better. Reason why it's better, material is a lot thicker, and I guess what you would consider a kangaroo pouch back here is rigid, which is going to make indexing your mags 10 times easier. So if you're looking at getting a placard and kind of stuck in a crossroads, I would highly recommend this. It's worked well for me. I guarantee it'll work well for you. Moving on down here. Oh, one thing I forgot. It also has a tourniquet holder on it. But this right here is a Sword Tactical SSE pouch. You can either use it for SSE or you can use it as a dump pouch. All depends on you. I personally like to run a dump pouch on my belt, and then I have that there just in case there's any goodies that I need to grab, or if I'm just running the plate carrier, then I can drop that down, use it as a dump pouch, and I'll be good. Right here is a Spiritus System Jasta pouch. What I like about this is I'm able to hold my J-Fire in the back of it instead of having it in my backpack. And then right here, keep all my recording formats, my Write in the Rain, map pens, protractor, all that good stuff. So Really cool pouch, really good way to hold all your stuff, especially if you're in a joint fires observer, forward observer, or a JTAG role, because you can put your J-fire right back there instead of in your backpack. So you need quick reference, pull this out, look at it, put it back in. Pretty cool. Moving on to right here, like I said, I was going to get into why I have this on my right side. The reason is a lot of plate carriers, when you take them off, they have a buckle right here. Unhook it, open up your cummerbund, pop it out, take your plate carrier off. When I was issued the Gen 2 plate carrier, that's what I did, but I didn't like unhooking my radio every time I want to take my plate carrier off. So the way you get around that is you mount your radio on your right hand side, and then you run a antenna relocation kit. Now every time you want to take your plate carrier off, you don't have to undo a bunch of cables in order to do that. Holding my radio, I have a Cry Precision bottle pouch. I prefer this over any other radio pouch. I've run plenty of radio pouches in the past, and I just personally prefer this one. Keeps it nice and snug to my body, and it's Cry Precision. So drip or drown, baby, I'm swimming. All right, moving on to the back of the plate carrier. Going to twist this around. This is that antenna relocation kit I was telling you about. Just route your antenna all the way to the back right here. Keeps it out of the way for you. It's not slapping you in the face when you're running. Right here, I have a Cry Precision 1.0 Molly back panel. The reason that the 1.0 is better than 2.0 is the 2.0 does hang down a little bit lower because it needs to accommodate 2 mag pouches on the bottom. So if that's going to be a game breaker for you, it was for me. The only place that you can really find the 1.0 on is eBay or Instagram pages that sell used gear. But yep, I personally prefer the 1.0 panel. 2.0 might work for you if you have either like small items that you want to run from the mag pouches or just mags. But that's what works for me. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. This was the first plate carrier video I ever did. Hopefully I did good. And next time we'll either review another pouch or another plate carrier. But yeah, thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one.